How do you feel being from New Orleans, like, in particular at your age? Like, do you think it's something that is never, I wouldn't say talked about, but like, let's say you made a book about your life and you're a kid from New Orleans. Do you think that book would maybe impact a lot of other kids?
Because it definitely would. It definitely would.
Because every state's different.
Every state.
I feel like if I'm being repetitive, I'm sorry. I'm tired, you know what I mean? I've been working all day. But for real, I just wanted to ask because it's hard.
So, you know, living from New Orleans is a lot. I mean, it's a...
as a kid, though.
As a kid, that's the thing. You know, especially in this generation. I mean, you seeing all these rappers. You seeing all what's going on in New Orleans. I mean, like I said, New Orleans is a beautiful place. It's very beautiful. I love everything about it. But then you got where it's getting more dangerous and more violent. As a kid,
like,
you gotta be...
correct me if, or not correct me, but don't have to answer it. But what's the most craziest thing you've seen as going to school and stuff like that? Have you seen anything crazy?
Going to school, I seen some crazy things. I remember
like fights or anything?
6th grade. I remember we had a whole bunch of gang fights over there in Mosley. I was 6th grade, I want to say. Yeah, man. Yeah, they made us go against the walls. They had the dogs coming.
Wow. At school?
Yeah, at school. Wow. Yeah, they had the fights going on. Someone was bringing knives. People was bringing the guns over there. So, I mean, it goes down, especially, you know, we did shooting down a couple blocks away, not far from it. That's the thing about New Orleans. You could be in a nice neighborhood and you go down a couple blocks and now you're in a whole wrong neighborhood. You got a whole bunch of stuff going on. So that's why New Orleans, I tell everybody, is you gotta be safe from where you at. You know, you gotta know where you're going, especially if this is your first time out here. You take one wrong left and then boom, it could change your whole life. And that's the thing. But yeah, they had the fight going over there, gang fights. They brought in the gun. I mean, I seen people get jumped before, stabbed and all that. But
no, it's real,
it's crazy.
Man. Yeah, that's why I had to ask about, because while the camera, we were changing the battery and stuff. We were just talking about me doing all my stuff, and it's like, it's just a whole different culture switch. Because in Charleston, like, nobody's really gonna bother you. Like, we're so like singly minded. And in New York, it's kind of the same thing. I know you may not know too much about New York, but it's like, you can't really be walking out at night in New York. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's crazy out there.
That's the thing around here, man. It's very crazy. You know, you could spend a whole bunch of money on some jewelry, some chains and all that. And you could go out one night and you could go bourbon. You take the one wrong right turn, you got a group of people taking it off of you. You know, that's the crazy thing. Is you gotta watch your surroundings. That's the biggest thing I gotta say. You know, always keep your head. No matter who you are, make sure you look around. You know, when you're in New Orleans, be more safe, because you can't just walk down where you want, you know, no matter what neighborhood you're in. You know, it don't matter if you're in Old Metairie, that's more over that way, or it don't matter if you're all the way in New Orleans, you know, in the east or anything like that, you know.
Yeah, definitely.
So you gotta be careful.
I wanted to ask though, I got like maybe 2 or 3 more questions, but like, if you really were to do anything right now at, I guess, your age or something like that, maybe quit all your job, because you work, this man's he's a hustler, don't get it wrong, but it's like, what would you do other than content creating?
Other than content, just go right off the bat?
Yeah, like right anything. If you were to get millions of dollars today, like, what would you do?
I want to write a book. That's one. I want to write a book, and then I want to get a restaurant for me and my pops. And that's what I want to do, a restaurant.
What would you name it?
I don't know yet. That's the thing, you know, Drip Cooking and Rock the Baker. I don't know, something. You know, I got more thoughts on it.
And you'll get older, man, and I'm not saying like Drip the Cooking's not good, but it's like, I feel like you could make something and revamp it and then it'd be like, bam, you know? Because Drip Cooking fits you perfectly, bro. It really does. You're fresh. Maybe do like fresh drip cooking.
That's what I'm saying.
I don't know. It just, I changed my name for 𝙄𝙣𝙩𝙚𝙬. Wasn't 𝙄𝙣𝙩𝙚 for a while, and then I changed it. You know what I'm saying? Like, I made something different, because as you start looking at something for so long, you kind of like go like, dang, is this, you know, do I like this name or not?
Right.
You know what I mean? Like, it's like,
for sure,
it's like getting a tattoo and knowing if like 5 years later you're like, I don't want a tattoo.
Right. And it's stuck there, you know.
Have you ever like thought of different names and stuff like that? And I'm not trying to be weird or anything, but I'm being open-minded.
Yeah, for sure. I took a whole day thinking about it. You know, you got a whole, I ain't never really come up with a good name like I did with Drip Cooking. I think Drip Cooking just came off the bat like, oh, he's young.
It's good, bro.
You know, I like to dress, you know what I'm saying? I like the drip sauce.
It's with a Z, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's with a Z, so it's not drip with an S, it's Z. Exactly. You know?
Drip Cooking, man, that's what I like, you know. So I was like, dang, that right there off the bat just fit me perfect right now. I was like, all right, Drip Cooking, you know, we're fresh with it, the food's fresh, the sauce with all that. And I was like, you know what, Drip Cooking. So it just came off with that. But yeah, if I could, I want to start a restaurant up in there, New Orleans or something like that, and just open everywhere, you know, let people really people see what we cooking on this, but man, the food is amazing, man.
Wow. What's your favorite plate?
Probably seafood gumbo or some jambalaya. Jambalaya, yeah, I love that jambalaya.
I still need to try some. I ain't even have that much yet. I've been so nervous meeting everybody because for real, this is the honor. And again, I just want to say thank you to Ralph the Baker and thank you to you too.
Yeah, of course, man.
Because for real, it's like y'all didn't have to come on and hop on and tell your story, where you're from, because I know you may not know, but your pops know. It's like I try to bring everybody back on like 3-4 times a year. Yeah. So this video is in particular about where you're from, your upbringing, you know what I'm saying? And then the next one, it's like, what have you been cooking lately? Yeah. You know what I mean? More in depth.
More information, what's been going on.
Instead of like rushing it all out in one video. So, you know, I appreciate you working with me, because like I said.
Yeah, I appreciate it. This is my first interview on
the podcast.
You know what I'm saying? Podcast, man.
And you did great.
You know, first time, I appreciate it, man.
You did really good, man. And is there anything you want to say or anything? I know we shout out your social media. You can shout that out if you want.
Like I said, we got the Drip Cooking YouTube coming soon, and I got the Facebook. If y'all want to go check me out, we got the Drip Cooking Instagram and TikTok. But the younger generation, man, I just say stay positive, man. Be yourself. That's what I love. I love saying, you know, be yourself. Do what you want to do, but do it for you. You know, go out, but do it for you. I don't know, that's just something I like to stick by. You know, everything you do, make sure you do it because you want to. Yeah, stay positive,
please
man.
Stick to this energy, bro.
Yeah,
I love the energy.
Man.
Like, it really matches what you do on social media.
Gotcha.
And I wanted to ask one more question, because I end every interview with this question. But how do you always be yourself? Like, how do you always be RJ?
No, it's RJ, man. I know who I am. You know what I'm saying? I like to go get my hair cuts. I like to talk the way I talk. I like to, you know,
how do you do it though? How do you do it?
It's just natural, man. It's natural. It's who you are. It's what's your like and what you love and what you like to do. And, you know, I may like cooking, but you may not. You may like to just eat the food. So you eat the food how you want to eat it. I'm gonna cook it.
Or advertise
it. You know what? That's all I'm saying. You know, hey, you is you. You know the real you. No one's gonna know you like you do.
Right.
So it's all on you. You know, I can't tell you how you be yourself. That's on you. But I can tell you how I'm gonna be myself, and that's what I like to do. You know, coming on interviews, cooking. This is me. Right. This is what I like to do.
You need to do some more interviews,
for sure, man.
If you got people around here, hop on it. Especially your age, like it's good. You know what I mean? To get the proper exposure and do what you can to help the community.
Especially, man. Especially.
So for real, man. Thank you again. Interview
no problem,
96.
Man. Hey, 96.
Drip cooking, baby. Let's go.
Come on, man. Come on.
Hope you guys have a blessed day. Stay true to yourself, and the only way to achieve your dreams is through you. No one else is going to do it. You got to get up every single day, right?
Even when you're tired, man. Yeah. Even when you're tired, you got to go do it, because no one's going to do it for you, man.
Exactly. If not, I will. I love you guys. Peace.
All right.